Hey everyone, Jackie Tomlin here, and happy Monday, y'all. We're gonna get into your raw and real reading for this Monday. This is for the week of September 15th. We are right here at the midway mark. I will be doing your mid-month reading, but probably not until Wednesday, okay? Just to let you know. But today is the raw and real. Now, your Monday read for the entire week where we just tear it up and dissect it any way we can will be tonight on YouTube at youtube.com/Psychic Jackie. Join me there. That's where we do the Monday read for the week. And that's at 7 p.m. Eastern live. So y'all be sure to join me there. I will be live on YouTube each day this week. So go hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Free to subscribe, and there's that notification bell to let you know when I am going live. Love to have you over here. Also, if you want to join my membership, please do so there. Those guys get probably 3 to 4 readings from me a week, okay? But what we're talking about, the raw and the real. The raw and the real is a little bit of a different read. Things are going to come out in this read that are not going to come out in the regular reads during the week, okay? So take it as it resonates because it is raw and real and it's for everyone, okay? So we're going to get into some of these messages of what we can expect this week. Also want to remind you, this is the week of the 15th through the 21st. These are those days. Kind of a shift in energy today. Not a bad shift, but definitely a shift in energy. You've got, you're in the portal days because our portal was the 7th, and now we've got a partial lunar eclipse coming up on the 21st with going into the first day of fall on the 22nd. So a lot of energy is swirling around you. Keep it positive and let's keep it real. So getting into the raw and real for these eclipse days, what do we have? There's some things that are going to happen this week. They're just kind of destined to happen. Don't force issues. Just let things play out. Hi, Miss Carmen. Let things play out. And you know you're familiar with that, that whole history repeats itself. You may see that. And it's really funny because I just told a friend of mine, I don't feel that we've time hopped. This is the first time that I feel that we've moved back in time. Okay, so we definitely have history repeating itself. Hidden truths are going to come out this week. You're about to see things that have definitely going to leave that shock and awe on you this week. Okay, and some of you, and this is the renewal that you've been waiting for. This is you finding your path. This is you finding your destiny. You know, this is you falling into that routine that you've been trying to find. It's definitely a good shift, okay? And with that, we have some of you letting your cares just melt away. I like it. Maintain your focus. Let your worries melt away. Transparent truth. Lots of truths are coming out this week. They really are, okay? And you got I'm going to say the end of confinement, the end of holding yourself back, the end of your self-imposed restrictions is the era that you're coming into this week. Also, watching your talents grow. And let me tell you, some of you got some hidden talents, and now it's time to display those. And it's about finding your core. After the aftermath, find your core. That journey inward. It's going to be a good week. Like I said, I do feel that there has been a major shift in energy. And I really, really, really don't think it's a bad thing. So here we go. Raw and real. What we need to know for this week. It's going to be a different week. I want to put it to you that way. A different week. But definitely not a bad week. Okay? Raw and real. What you got coming up? Okay. You're going to need to know the difference between love and lust. the difference between love and lust this week, okay? And some of y'all, I'll be real honest with you, being a little paranoid. You're being a little paranoid. You're suspecting a lot of things, but it could be that your insecurities are shining through. Now, someone that has ghosted you is about to reappear this week as well. And there's something here, something wrong with a purchase or something. Make sure you guys hold on to your receipts so you can return an item. Something's not right with a delivery or something you purchased. You are to work on your peace, your balance, your happiness, your harmony. Again, with the journey inward, that's where you're going to find the best of the best this week. But you're also, got a warning here, you guys, you, absolutely you are sipping on the tea. Participating in spreading rumors, being nosy, and spreading the gossip. Y'all, let's go come back to bite you. I just want to let you know. Also, take the time for laughter, happiness, joy, and healing. Some of you are healing physically, and some of you are healing emotionally, but I definitely see a good, solid healing going on. And I got some of you that are just got the blues. And let me say this. Sometimes you just need to emote. If you need to cry, cry. Okay? You got some heavy emotions going on. Heavy emotions. Well, emote. Okay? And yeah, I'm going back to that whole devil knocking at your door with the lust opportunity. And you may be dealing with someone. This person may be codependent on someone, or they may be codependent on you. They've got some kind of unhealthy attachment going on. And for some of you, I'm going to go as far as to say that you might be dealing with someone with an addiction. You, however, have that epiphany, that glow up, that light bulb moment, the sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. I'm going to say about mid to late week. And you got a lucky break coming too. Good fortune, good things coming in, and a positive turning point. Okay, positive turning point. Comes later in the week, but it's coming. And some of you, well, you know what? This is where I'm telling you, know the difference between love and lust. Because I got some of you swept up in love, falling in love, intense emotions. Someone is flattering you. Make sure they're not love bombing you. You know, too much at one time trying to get your attention. Because you do have that one here with that sneaky link that is just a low-key situationship. And you don't want to put yourself in a third-party situation. And there is someone or something here that's going to leave you a little bit puzzled and confused this week. That you're not really sure. You're just not certain. Okay? And that's okay. And I'll tell you, when that happens, do nothing. Do absolutely nothing. If you are uncertain about anything like that, my best answer to you is do nothing. Wait it out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Continuing on. This is the Raw and Real. Raw and Real this week. You're dealing with someone that's fake. Very fake. Offering up fake smiles. Offering up fake help. Just a fake person is definitely here. You also have, going back to the love part, an obsessive lover. Someone who is obsessing over you. This person could be possessive. They could be toxic. And they could be a karmic relationship that is looping back around. And yep, there is a love triangle here of a third party. Be careful. Be careful. And the thing about it is, these people are hitting you at the time that you're vulnerable, because a lot of you got love on the brain. You're dreaming about it. You're daydreaming about it. You're reminiscing. And they know this. They know this. Okay? But I do see that some of them are going to do nothing more than waste your time. I think you've done this song and dance with this person before. Do you want to do this again? Because look at here, y'all. I don't get this card too often. Know what you're dealing with. It's not worth all that. It's not worth all that. I can tell you that. And I think you got more than one looking around. You got the one that's really falling for you. And you got the one that is just this lustful third-party thing. And you need to know the difference. So your discernment and love is really, really going to play into this. Now we've got a divination abuser here. Now this is that black magic at you. And this could be you throwing it at them. Not advisable. Means, it's funny, I just had this conversation with a friend. Things have to line up and fall into place. So let's say you're sitting there and you're ready for the relationship and you want this relationship right now. Well, maybe the person that you're meant to be with is not ready right now. This is where you're going to have to dig for your patience and trust that divine timing. You guys are taking a time out to do a little partying this week. This could be a birthday party, anniversary party. It could be girls' night out, but definitely a little party going here. And there's someone here kissing your butt, wanting your attention. Okay. But they're trying to intimidate you because you're just not giving the reaction, okay? You got some haters around. We're going to jump into the haters here. There's no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. And whatever you're doing right because you got people making fake accounts to watch your social media. You definitely got some jealousy surrounding you and some haters. And the reason is you're sitting back, drinking your coffee, having your tea, and are totally unfazed by this. This person or people may impersonate you. They want to be like you. They act like you. They dress like you. Copy you. Yep, that just means you're doing something right. Fishing for comments and looking for dirt on you. You're totally ignoring them. You know who they are. They're nothing more than drama starters. And they're trying to push you out of character. Does that make sense? Provoking you, almost trying to push you out of character. There is also someone that is about to gift you money this week. The gift of money is coming in. Now, let's get into, since we got on the topic of haters, let's go a little bit further with your haters here. The high road. Take the high road. Be the bigger person. Shrug it off. You know they're there. Do not give them the attention that they're seeking, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Hi there. Don't give it to them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like I said, this is your raw and real. And they don't know what to do with that. And they're mad because you're blowing them off. Because like I said, they're really jumping up and down, seeking an arousal out of you. Okay? Be the bigger person. It's going to be important this week. I'm telling y'all, from now through Sunday, I cannot stress this enough. Because what's going to happen is they're trying to turn people against you. But when they start telling them that you're this and you're that, and people are not on them, and it's going to show exactly what type of person they are. Hear my words, okay? Friends, family, or significant others. Hear me when I say, okay? It's going to be especially important this week. You could have some delays this week that just are going to be aggravating again. Don't let it pull you out of character. Some of you, I can recommend, let's go with wearing a tiger's eye this week for grounding and centering and just keeping your focus. Of crystals are your jam. Yep, energy vampire. someone that's demanding your attention and demanding your emotional support. Don't let them drain. Some of it is, like I said, they've been spreading rumors about you now, and some people are trying to figure out if it's true, if what they're hearing is true. And they have no idea that you know what they're doing. That's what I'm for, y'all. And just know what you're dealing with there. You're also dealing with someone that has a very much a lack of confidence returned. And let's see, looks like we're moving into the love life now. There's going to be someone who mirrors you that is very similar to you. Very similar time instead of time hop today. The Sword and the Rose. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection and determination. That's going along line with that person I said is just absolutely obsessing over you. And you do have the one that's going to love bomb you. Unconditional love, you know, affection, attraction, selflessness, just too much, you know, just too much. And we have the dragonfly. There's a sign. There's a sign that you're on the right track in regards to matters of the heart. In regards to love, you're going to look for the dragonfly. And it's all about grounding and centering, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. You guys are so striving ahead, you're not really dwelling on love. And some of you are still got that healing heart going on, that you're still healing from a past outbreak, toxic addiction, abusive relationship, and that's okay. It's okay to remain single. It's okay to take the time to heal, but you do need to know that this week you got a love call coming in. Whether it's a phone call, the thinking of you, letting you know, texting you, miss you, it's coming this week. It's coming this week. All right, so now that we're on the subject of love, what have we got going on for love this week? And like I said, again, guys, this is the Raw and Real. Join me tonight, live 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube for the week ahead. This is stuff that we won't touch base on. Well, we might touch base on it, but we won't go this far with it. Okay, some of you have escaped this person, and now you feel like they're looping around again, okay? And someone's going to tell you they feel guilty, that they know that it was their fault or that they caused you pain. And they may actually apologize for it. And I really hate to say that some of you are dealing with that, what I call a soul flame, a soul mate, a twin flame connection, where you just feel like when you separate that you're drawn right back together again. These are generally relationships of the long term, but they're very turbulent relationships. I also say that there's someone here that there's a big money value difference between the two of you. You may make more than them, or they may make a lot more than you, but something to do with money has you a little bit uncomfortable. You may get frustrated because you feel like this person doesn't hear you and they never listen to you, okay? And they're coming in to reveal something. They want to give you the truth about something. And I do agree that they're about to give you the truth about something. But I can tell you this, there's still more that you don't know. Someone may be acting the victim, that they self-sabotage the relationship and need forgiveness. They feel they have unfinished business with you. They still have issues to resolve, and they have things that they want to discuss with you. They have regrets in losing you. You, however, are going to feel completely overwhelmed. And let me tell you, the moment you start feeling overwhelmed by this person, or you start dwelling on this person, or you feel that they're draining the life out of you, walk. This is that energy vampire I was talking to you about earlier, okay? And again, it's a soul contract. It is a soul contract between you and this person. I'll also need you to remember that I think you may have walked away from this, or when you finally broke away from this, you realized how unsatisfied you were because you were not happy with the way things were going. So you kind of got out when the getting was good. But this is the person that may be leaving you confused and puzzled and very unclear about where you stand. Don't let someone get in your head this week. Do not allow it. It's only going to happen if you allow it, okay? You're feeling a little bit neglected, okay? You need somebody that wants to come in, and you got someone coming in to reminisce and have a good time with you, but more on a friendship basis. And let me tell you, the correct foundation for any type of love is going to start with the basis of a friendship. It's going to start, that's the right foundation to be on. Okay, let's see what else you're dealing with in matters of the heart. Then we're going to take a hard look in the mirror. That's when the truth's coming out. In love, what else have you got going on? Digging deeper, right? Here we go. We've got the unexpected chaos all of a sudden in your face. You're not going to see this coming, y'all. That's why we're doing the raw and real. You guys are focused on money. Mind on the money, money on the mind. Getting it done. Your focus is on work. You don't have time for this nonsense. When someone just comes and shows in up the blue and it's like, hey, I need to talk to you. There's some things I need to tell you. Truth being revealed. This is definitely an ex-lover. You, however, thought this breakup was forever. You did not see this looping back around. Okay? This person's also the one that's keeping tabs on you on social media. Again, it is screaming soulmate. You, however, are holding out for the true signs of love. You come out healing and you know this was a divine intervention, and now you're holding out for something real, and you had no idea this was about to circle around. No idea. I really feel the majority of you are going to say, stop right there. No second chances. This is someone, like I said again, they have ghosted you, and they're about to reappear, and now they want to talk to you about relationship. And for a lot of you, they're going to talk to you about what they think you want to hear. It's not coming from a genuine and sincere place. You, however, do have a secret admirer that's kind of in the background watching that is more genuine and sincere. That person goes to text you and then talks themselves out of it. They're not really certain if you have someone or where you stand, okay? You're finding your inspiration from music, or perhaps you're dealing with a musician. And again, a warning of someone with the third party. Third party, love or lust. Know what you're dealing with, and you've got courage and strength on your side. So yeah, for those of you that are not seeing anyone, you're going from like 0 to hero real quick. Just know what you're dealing with there. Okay, now again, take with you what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because this one's a little rough. This is the hard look in the mirror at yourself. Okay, what do we have coming up this week that you need to know? And then we're going to dive into your shadows. What's lurking? Okay, you've got something you did makes it hard for you to face yourself in the mirror. You're too clingy and they can't breathe. You need to be softer. They're not worth your time. They are the reason that your heart is so cold. Stop trying so hard to impress other people. They know it's a facade. All you do is whine and complain, so they keep their distance. You need to clean your house of clutter. And your own actions cause the issues you're having in your life today. Rough, y'all. Like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. Now, the final step to your raw and real, we're going to get into the shadow work. You know, we've dug up some dirt here that is not going to come out in regular reads, okay? So, the shadows is the underlying problem. What's going on? We're going straight into what shadow work you got going on here. Underlying problems in the shadows. What is going on? We have, okay, you could be dealing with a gold digger. Someone in it, but nothing for the money. Money hungry, self-serving. You know, gold digger, narcissist kind of goes hand in hand. Just saying. You, here is an underlying shadow problem, are not emotionally available. You're distracted. You're hurt from the past, and you're still in a healing energy, even though you may think that you are completely healed. Okay? Also, there's bad timing. Too little, too late. You're not ready to get involved again. Other shadow works, complicated, lots of twists and turns, knotty situation, very precarious. Yeah, this is what's going to complicate you. This is what's going to get in your head. And the person, you need to know, the person that is messing with your head has roving eyes. They're keeping their possibilities open. They are still seeing other people, and they are totally disrespectful. That's your shadow work. That's what the underlying problem is. So I'm hoping this resonated with you in some form or fashion, gave you some needed advice. I cannot wait to get into the weekly read today. Again, it is on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys there. JacquieTomlin.com. If you're looking for a personal reading, love to hear from you. You guys have a lovely Monday and enjoy your day. I'll see you tonight at 7. Bye.